Alright guys, so today we have the third injury report for the Cincinnati Bengals going into this upcoming game versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe Burrow is, as always, at the top of our injury report. Until he goes on IR, he's going to forever be on the injury report. It's funny because, that's the whole thing they're investigating us for, was before the Ravens game, he wasn't on the injury report. But now he is. He will be officially for the rest of the time until he goes on the IR. Not sure why he's not on IR already, because he's not coming back this season. There's really no reason to even have him not on IR, because on IR means we get another roster spot. So that's the whole purpose of it, right? I guess they don't really have anyone else they want to elevate or anyone else they want to put on the team. But I just feel like right now the best case scenario would be IR, new guy on the team. Maybe a L. Collins. Maybe bring back L. Collins. That would be nice. Number 2, T. Higgins did not participate in practice again on Thursday. Now, keep in mind that Zach Taylor did say he believed that T. Higgins and Sam Hubbard would practice this week. Sam Hubbard did participate in practice on both days with limited participant in practice, but still practice on both Wednesday and Thursday, but T is still not able to practice just yet. We'll see what happens Friday and kind of where that injury report lies, but at this moment in time, he's not participating in practice. And again, that injury he's coming back from, a hamstring injury, I'm surprised he was back this fast. I'll say it like that. I'm surprised we got any update of him potentially coming back this quickly. DJ Reader, after having an illness and missing Wednesday's practice, he was a full participant in practice on Thursday, which is an absolute W. Cam Taylor-Britt, who suffered a quad injury versus the Ravens last week, did not participate in practice on Thursday, and he is on pace not to play this upcoming Sunday versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now again, if he does practice anyway on Friday, even in limited fashion, it's still very possible he does play. But with a quad injury, especially because that is an injury that, could get worse and worse as time goes on if you try to play on it. We'll have to wait and see what ends up happening with him. But again, like I said, I would not be surprised at this moment in time if he doesn't end up playing this upcoming Sunday. Keem Davis-Gaither, as always, on the injury report with his knee injury. He will be for probably the rest of this year until it's fully gone. Limited participant in practice again on Thursday. BJ Hill with his knee injury, limited participant in practice also. Sam Hubbard, as I said before, I'll repeat, limited participant in practice, so it looks like he could be, playing this upcoming weekend. It really depends on what he does on Friday, but I'll be honest with you, I would not be surprised if they do not put him in. Just because, again, he's coming back first practices after being out for so long. To push him back and, obviously risk an injury versus Steelers, it wouldn't surprise me if they just kept him out for another week and then saw what he could do against the Jaguars. Yoshi did have a full participant in practice. We know he is going to be playing this upcoming weekend. He's on pace to play, and it looks like he is fully back and ready to go. Chase Brown also went ahead and logged in a full participant in practice on Thursday. So it looks like he is, again, another player, coming back from that IR who now could be potentially ready to go. We have Trent Irwin, who was a full participant in practice on both days, even though he did have a hip injury. Cam Sample, full participant in practice on both days also. Jonah Williams, full participant in practice on both days with his shoulder injury. And now we have another injury to talk about. Donta Smith, our right tackle, technically right tackle backup, has a knee injury right now. So, limited participant in practice on Thursday, did not practice on Wednesday. Now, keep in mind, he did practice on Wednesday in full, I'm going to guess, but he was on the injury report Thursday. My guess is, when it comes to this, with Donta Smith, does that really matter? Not really. Because we still have Jackson Carman, we still have Cody Ford. If something happens to Jonah, knock on wood, it doesn't happen to Jonah, we still have those guys as possible backups. So, again, I hate to see a player injured, but Donta Smith isn't really a guy that, it's a big deal if he isn't able to play this upcoming weekend. For their side, George Pickens obviously leads off the charge here. Limited participant in practice. Interesting. So he did not practice on Wednesday with his shin injury, and then did not limited participant practice on Thursday. So his game status right now is up in the air. We'll kind of find out more information later today. But right now he's a limited participant in practice. Pete, after not resting Wednesday, had a rest day Thursday. Levi Wallace, same concept for both those guys. Mika Fitzpatrick did not participate in practice on Thursday with that hamstring injury, and he is not on pace to play this upcoming Sunday. It's very possible we do not play Mika Fitzpatrick, so that's going to be a huge W for this offense with, of course, Jake Browning first time starting. Truly starting in the NFL. Obviously, he played 2 games so far, but he is fully starting this upcoming Sunday. Not having, their strong free safety out there. Obviously, their cornerback core kind of weak this year. Not a shot at all at Pittsburgh here. They have a younger, I wouldn't say younger, because Joey Porter Jr. is their number 1 corner. Obviously, very good young talent. Outside of that, then they have Levi Wallace. They have the slot guy, which obviously is Patrick Peterson. And then they have Cameron Sutton behind him. James Pierre is the guy behind him. So, having Patrick Peterson looking like he's okay and healthy, Levi Wallace also, again, just resting. The secondary should be fine, but even though the guys are just listed, Patrick Peterson can easily be beat, okay? We can easily target him, get the ball to guys he's covering. He's a little bit older. I think we could beat him. Levi Wallace, same concept. So that's what I mean by that. Again, I'm not trying to take a shot at Pittsburgh. Trust me, I said it before, I'll say it again. There was no trash talking in any way from this channel going into any games, because I don't want to give the other teams any momentum, any ammunition. We're going to keep it calm and collect before going in every games. But without Mika Fitzpatrick on the back end, this is going to give Jake Browning a little bit more of a chance to, make some plays. And also the run game. Mika Fitzpatrick is a very good tackling safety. He can be put in the box. He can go right for the running back, Joe Mixon. So, nice to see. If he does not play, I hope he's okay. Obviously, I don't want to ever have a player that has injury. But I hope he's okay long term. But if he is not able to play for this game, it will be a huge W for us. Nick Herbig was limited participant in practice on Thursday with a hamstring injury. Montavious Adams, ankle injury, limited participant in practice. Their right guard, Isaac, he did go ahead and rest day on Thursday. Cameron Haywood was a limited participant in practice, did not practice on Wednesday. Says that he is resting his groin injury, so, we'll kind of have to monitor that on Friday. Keep in mind, Friday is really the final / indication on what's going to happen. Obviously, it's not 100%. Some players might be doubtful, questionable, etc., and they end up playing or don't play. We'll have to wait and see, guys, but definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.